Before I was taking it, my sex drive was really good, felt great. But on this stuff, I'm like, damn. I can tap it 3 times a day, every day.
Yo, tap that shit, Greg, my man. I can't even hate this anymore. It's so over the top. I don't even know what to say. It kind of just does itself at this point. Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for RP Strength. I'm a professor of exercise science, and I apparently know things sometimes about how to get jacked and how to get lean, but the scale of knowing things is a stratosphere, a stratum, and a spectrum even, and I'm like right just above average in knowing stuff. You got like Eric Helms, you got Menno Henselmans, you got Greg Knuckles somewhere up there, and then you do like fast forward for light years of distance, fast forward for forever, and you get Gregory O. Gallagher, aka Mr. Kinobody himself. He has forgotten just this last second more than I've ever learned about training science. So right now, we are going to revere him, worship the ground on which he walks, which he's used to because he deserves it and he gets it all the time, and also try to pick up maybe some dating tips and some rich guy tips. As you guys know, I'm an official trillionaire, so maybe I can critique his rich guy lifestyle. In any case, 1, 2, 3, boom! How the f*** did they get footage of my house? Oh wait, that's Gregory Gallagher's house. So similar. I will say, whatever pool/lake/industrial residue puddle he has in front of it, disappointing. Also, there's a lot of other houses around, and that's lame. Rich people are supposed to live in secluded places because they're too busy and important for other people to interfere with their daily life.
My name is Gregory O'Gallagher.
Pause. All jokes, and I love everyone. There are 2 types of people that use their full name when introducing themselves, if it can be abbreviated. If you introduce yourself as Mike, what up? If you introduce yourself as Michael, you're one of 2 things. Gay, dope, I love you, come in here, give me a hug. Or a f***ing douchebag. Mutually exclusive, because almost all gay people are fucking dope. Gregory Gallagher, I think you're straight, which leads me to the conclusion that if you were Greg Knuckles, great guy. Gregory, douchey. All jokes, don't cancel me.
My name is Gregory O'Gallagher, and I'm 24 years old.
The weight of that statement, I'm 24 years old. People at the movies are like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? Is the drone gonna continue to zoom in on an obscenely large house? I hope. This kind of music you would hear in like, a documentary about how someone like escaped child sex slavery and then ended up winning the Oscars or some shit. That's probably what this is about, right? Something really impactful. It couldn't possibly be about not eating for most of the day and then eating after your workout, could it? Oh, God. Feet pics. Yo, this is OnlyFans or some shit? Scott, we getting this for free.
I believe in taking care of myself.
That's a girl's body, though. You just took care of someone else, didn't you, big homie?
In maintaining a lean and powerful body.
That ass. Truth be told, not a lot of ass. But upper back, looking pretty good.
And striving each day for self-improvement.
God, it's so tough to shower in the morning after you wake up. The melancholy music just says it all, like, every fucking day, man, I take a shower in my 5,000 square foot shower and all by myself because Samantha was over last night, but she likes to sleep in a lot, so it's just me in the world, bro. Not everyone can do it.
Even though I've just woken up, I won't eat for 8 hours.
Incredible. Superpowers? Check.
This increases fat mobilization, boosts mental alertness.
Not eating only boosts mental alertness in some folks because they get a fight or flight response from not eating. And that low-level fight or flight, that extra cortisol secretion, by the way, because when you don't eat, your cortisol is very high, that's what gives you a little bit of a sensation of mental alertness. However, in almost every way that they've tested this, eating actually improves your cognitive performance more than not eating. So you may feel more alert, but on highly demanding cognitive tasks, of which I'm sure he has very many in his day, like driving his Lambo and working out and f***ing that one bitch for a while, it's better to eat. So no, these benefits are mostly illusory.
and has profound health benefits.
Also false. It turns out that controlling your calories has pretty much all the health benefits. If you do it by fasting for a long time and then eating, dope. If you do it by eating multiple meals throughout the day that are a little bit smaller than normal, and that's how you control your calories, you get almost the same health benefits. Folks, let me tell you a really interesting story. There was a village in Africa some years back where their only water supply was completely contaminated with bacteria. The people were in real dire straits. And all of a sudden, UNICEF delivered just one thing to them. One VersaGrip was simply placed into the water. Precisely 1 day later, the water was a crystalline, pure, cleanest water ever. If 50 species of fish, instantiated, Lion King-style animals around the water hole came around, cooperating with all the humans, the village grew up to be a mega city with flying cars precisely 1 day after that. Now, VersaGrips are guaranteed to do that, but they're also guaranteed to make your grip ultra strong, not the limiting factor, so you can knock out lateral raises, upright rows, any kind of barbell, dumbbell, machine rows, pull-ups, pull-downs, you name it, and all of a sudden your shoulders and your back are getting jacked and your grip is not the problem. Your straps are dope. It's 2024. Get on that science shit. VersaGrips are a winner. We got a code. It's going to be right here. It's going to save you money. Get that link in the description. Folks, VersaGrips are legit. And yes, they do work to purify water in villages in Africa as well. Yeah, that's a big-ass kitchen. Scott's a video guy. How come I don't have a kitchen that big?
Yours is okay.
It is okay. It's just fine.
To blunt my hunger, I'll drink sparkling water.
All right.
2 to 3 hours later, I'll drink black coffee.
Not sure why it's 2 to 3 hours later. Could just be right away, but whatever.
A very powerful appetite suppressant.
It's not that powerful. Unless you have a lot of it, then it's powerful, but it wigs you the out. Yeah, generally helpful advice for people who do intermittent fasting, honestly. Insanely over-dramatized? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I generally love to walk outside almost completely naked when seemingly you live in Canada and there's no leaves on trees, so it's probably like a Canadian 10 degrees or an American 50. Really? No one's having fun out there, my friend. I do also like to oversee my grounds when I'm drinking my sparkling water in the morning, having inherited all of my money from my parents. Is that a joke? I don't know. Intermittent fasting can work for some people. If you tolerate and prefer long periods of not eating, and you love to eat big meals in the evening, it's dope and it works. It's not ideal from a muscle growth perspective or a muscle retention perspective because probably 4 daily high protein feedings spread evenly are superior to 1 or 2 of those. And again, Gregory Gallagher is not exactly that jacked, so if you want to look like a boy, maybe it'll work.
It has made staying lean and building muscle effortless.
Effortless, a wild exaggeration. All you have to do is just not eat most of the day. That's easy, right? Yo, Scott, what's this? Is it already 3 hours later? Because she just brought his black coffee. He's like, bitch, the fuck? It's only been 20 minutes. She's like, okay, Gregory, get that fucking coffee out of my face. Look at how he's looking at it too. He's like, what the fuck? Is she wearing his shirt? It looks like she is.
It's boosted my work productivity and it's given me the freedom to eat like a king every day.
My douchebagometer is climbing and starting to do this kind of thing with the fucking, oh my God. Eat like a king. Yeah. Kings don't count their calories, my friend. You still count that shit.
I simply feel fantastic.
It's nice. I think what I've concluded so far from the subliminal messaging is that if I do intermittent fasting, a few things will dependably happen. 1, I'll be good looking and handsome and have a nice body like Gregory O'Gallagher. 2, I will somehow inherit an enormous, preposterous home and the wealth associated with it. And also, I'll be able to pull grade A premium USDA puss that will wear my clothes after I allegedly do things to her at night that maybe she likes and I definitely like. If I don't get that from intermittent fasting, I'm looking for a refund fast. And I'm Jewish. I'll call all the departments to get that shit.
If it happens to be a workout day.
What kind of car is that, Scott?
Actual Lambo.
What do you mean by actual? What the was that supposed to mean? I'm out here. I got Lambos that ride Lambos to get over to deliver my Lambos for me. Think about that. Nothing like the hum of that V12 engine, Scott? V12? What do Lambos have in them?
I don't know.
I thought you were a car guy.
I don't know what model that is.
Oh, wait. You're an American muscle car guy, aren't you?
I believe in honing your training down to the essential movements that create the perfect physique.
I don't know what a perfect physique is, JK, that's undefinable. And it's good to have economy of effort. So hopefully he'll be doing compound movements mostly, and compound movements that don't tend to target one muscle a lot, but actually target multiple at the same time. So for example, if you're doing a compound movement like the wide grip bench, it mostly hits your chest and just a little bit your shoulders and triceps. But if you do more of a close grip bench, it hits your triceps a lot and your shoulders and your pecs, so you can have a great deal of economy in your training. You don't have to do as many sets and you still get really, really good benefits for tons of muscles at the same time. That saves you a lot of time. So hopefully he'll be doing that. Maybe. Damn, the hundreds. Yo, what? What the fuck is he gonna do with them shits? Shoulder press. Okay, so I can automatically tell you this is dog shit economy. What you get out of the shoulder press is a robust stimulus for the front delts, a little bit for your upper chest, not a ton, and plenty for your triceps. If he did an incline dumbbell press, he could get almost the same stimulus for his front delts, same stimulus for his triceps, and an added full pec stimulus. So a low incline or moderate incline dumbbell press would replace this exercise entirely. And so no, starting out with shoulder presses, even if you can lift the hundreds, is just straight up not the best way to go about it. Sorry, Gregory Gallagher. All in good fun.
I always perform the heaviest set first.
Heavy set first is a good idea. Now, okay, assuming he warmed up, heavy set first, heavy work set first is great, because if you go heavy, you can get all the faster fiber stimulus and it's neurologically very demanding. And if you go light after that, you can get just as much high quality light work. If you invert that and you do light training first, that's 10 to 20 to 30. If you try to go heavy after that, you're just too tired to go heavy. You can't really get too tired to do high reps if you go heavy first, but you can get too tired to go heavy if you do high reps first. So the ordering of heavier first is awesome. Again, if a warm-up is included. If warm-up's not included, this is just like trying to f your rotator cuff in the ass.
Followed by 2 progressively lighter sets with full rest periods.
Yeah, you'll notice that he's got good eccentric control. He's for some reason not coming all the way down in the shoulder press, missing the literally most hypertrophic part of the movement, which is that bottom stretch. So what I would like to see Mr. Gregory Gallagher do is get those dumbbells to touch the top of his actual front delt muscle. Maybe pause for a second, maybe not, just a gentle touch, and then a reversal. That would be ideal. This is, I would say, a quite good technique.
Since I was 6 years old, I wanted to crack the code to building an amazing body.
I think this is done strictly for the camera because his abs look cool. Ring dip holds generate very little hypertrophy and waste a considerable amount of time, so it violates that whole rule of economy he was talking about earlier. Oops.
It was strong, powerful, and awe-inspiring.
Respect where it's due. That full movement that he's doing right there is called a candlestick, not a modified candlestick, because his shoulders, his hips, his knees, and ankles are all in one straight line. An eccentric control all the way down and a concentric movement all the way up, keeping completely rigid, is f***ing hard. It is hard on your triceps, it is hard on your lats, it is hard as f*** on your abs. If you can do a few of these, you're gonna have big, f***ing juicy, muscular abs. And brunettes that end up wearing a shirt later come with you from the club in your Lamborghini to go home with you to sleep so that they can watch you wake up and have only sparkling water and then try to bring you the RP Hypertrophy app. What do you get when PhD sports scientists collaborate with pro bodybuilders? The most effective muscle growth training app ever made. Get yours now.
In the last 4 decades, since the 80s, testosterone levels have gone down about 40%. From 1999, they've gone down 25%. So testosterone levels are on a rapid decline.
Greg, this is really bad news. Sorry, Gregory. Help us figure this out. What are the tips, bro? I want to hear them. Also, sure shit isn't eating oatmeal and drinking milk. It's not working for that guy, pathetic low testosterone having motherfucker.
Your father and your grandfather had far higher testosterone levels than you. Having high levels of testosterone feels very good. It benefits you massively.
It depends on how high they are. But generally speaking, in the physiological and high-end physiological range, you're going to feel better. I guess if you have high testosterone, you'll have friends, and they'll be good looking and well dressed. And I mean, zero pussy anywhere, but hopefully he'll show us some of the pickup potential here soon.
Taking risks feels better.
Is that a good thing or not? I can't tell. Great shoulder press technique, I will say, and an impressive load, so color me impressed. He's really good at shoulder pressing. I think he likes to do it a lot. Again, it's a bit of a waste of a movement economically because there's kind of no compound pushing exercise that involves your chest that doesn't also train your front delts roughly as hard as any overhead press, so I do have to be a and say that, but good technique.
Effort feels good. Your sex drive is higher.
Oh, finally. Finally, it happened to me. I'm at a shitty hotel pool hitting on hired guns. Scott, rank these bitches quick.
I mean, they're all 10s from the back.
10s from the back. All right, folks, if we're having some fun and learning some stuff, we have an unrated, double uncut, quadruple X version of this video in our member section. Costs a little bit of money, but you get a ton of other bonus content and super deep nerd science stuff. Give a thought to subscribing to our membership, and, well, let's continue on with more fun.
You have a certain je ne sais quoi about you.
Je ne sais quoi in French means literally, I don't know what. And it's got this bitch loving it. My God, look at that full teeth grin. Look at how healthy and fertile I am by subconsciously flashing you my entire grill. Ah!
And having low testosterone levels can be one of the worst things for males. You're more depressed, you're shy from competition.
Do you know, as an actor, that you are being included in the low testosterone part of the reel? Like, you do like a f***ing curtain call or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we need someone pathetic looking to suck on camera. Like, well, that's exactly up my alley. Also, if you wear a turtleneck, you for sure have low testosterone. But I will say that guy's hair, he's getting pussy left and right anyway.
Having testosterone levels in a healthy high level is actually very, very
There's a lot of dudes around
hard.
watching you do things. Shit movement. Why? Because the dumbbell limits your range of motion at the very most deep stretch. So I'd say a better way to do this movement is to angle the chair up significantly higher and reach back behind your shoulders. So it's fine movement, but not ideal. Scott, when's the last time that when I was doing weighted dips, I had females clapping for me? Never. I haven't accomplished shit.
The first most important thing you can possibly do to get your testosterone levels to where they should be is getting lean.
Not wrong. It will help unless you get too lean.
Below 15% body fat.
Yeah, that's probably not true. Anywhere between 10 and 20% generally is the highest level of testosterone. But you can experiment with getting lean, and the benefit of getting lean is actually just that you get lean, and then who gives a shit what testosterone you have after that because you're the man. But I would say 15%-ish is a good range to kind of optimize. Some people will experience their highest testosterone levels and best look and best feel 10 to 15%. Some people at 15 to 20, so you never really can tell.
As far as the best foods to really build your diet on, I've even been experimenting with doing a little teaspoon of raw honey. When I have my chocolate at night, I'll do a little teaspoon of raw honey.
Scott, did you get, last night, I remember texting you a little bit, did you make sure to eat your chocolate?
No, but I did get my raw honey.
Thank God.
Okay.
It's got to be raw. Processed honey, it's the bees, there's something missing.
It adds a little bit of calories, but raw honey can actually help increase your luteinizing hormone, which is the precursor to testosterone.
Yeah, well, I wonder how much peer-reviewed literature exists on that, dependably, in young males. Folks, don't buy into this dog shit. Specific foods to increase your testosterone are almost always and almost everywhere total bullshit. If you're healthy, if you're relatively lean but not too lean, if you eat a very well-rounded mixture of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. By the way, lowering any one of those too much reduces your testosterone predictably. If you train, but don't overtrain, and you sleep really well and a lot at night, you have healthy relationships and an involved life, your testosterone will be just about as high as it can ever get naturally. Every other specific food, this and that bullshit, is almost certainly a giant waste of your time. You can eat honey till you're blue in the face. It's not going to raise your test levels to any measurable or meaningful extent. Period.
We can solve this in 95% of men.
Make-believe statistic. But yes, lifestyle modification can improve testosterone on the margins. Usually doesn't do a lot. And if your testosterone's very, very low, none of the stuff he's saying is going to help you much, and then TRT is probably a good thing to use.
Male, maybe higher, with these natural steps. And this is the supplement that we created.
natural steps. Supplement. What?
Before I was taking it, my sex drive was really good, felt great. But on this stuff, I'm like, damn.
Damn.
I can tap it 3 times a day, every day.
Yo, tap that shit, Greg, my man. I can't even hate this anymore. It's so over the top. I don't even know what to say. It kind of just does itself at this point.
Easy, easy. That's rookie numbers, okay?
Rookie numbers, Scott. How many times a day would you say you tap it? Exactly. Shut up and be pathetic somewhere else. You don't have a gold watch, you don't have a Mojo pill container, and you don't have a girl you paid to be in your video that's wearing high-waisted jeans. You have nothing and no one. All right, that was all the fun I could medically handle in a 20-minute period. However, Kinobody has way more videos and way more claims and even has dating advice. Do you guys want to see me get a shot at that title in another video? Let us know in the comments and go buy some Kinobody stuff. He seems like a great guy. See you guys next time.
You're not gonna rate him or anything?
Oh shit, I gotta rate these people. Kinobody hires excellent looking girls to be in his ads out of 10. I've been Dr. Mike. Peace. All right, that was something. All jokes, all fun, all for the laughs. No disrespect meant, even though sometimes it may sound like that. All comedy. In any case, right there, that little link, that is going to take you to more fun YouTube stuff, and so that I can get paid and crash my Lamborghinis into a lake. See you next time.